I've always found nature to be calming and loved going for walks with my husband and my son in our neighborhood. When I found out I was pregnant, I was excited to bring another child along on our adventures. Shari was 5 months old when she was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. The doctor did not sugarcoat what her life would be like, and I remember feeling as if I was free-falling. I ran out of this office trying to understand what I had just heard and what would that mean for our family. For the next 3 days, I kept wondering what I had done to cause something like this. Back in 1989, there was no easy way to go online and learn. My husband saw that I was spiraling downwards and said to me, "Do you love her any less because she has CP?" The answer was so clear. She was my daughter, and I would do everything that was necessary to care for her. I just did not know what that was. Those first few months were a complete whirlwind filled with fear and uncertainty. I can barely remember it, but I will never forget Sandra, the neuromotor social worker who connected us after Shari's diagnosis. We were introduced to a new world of occupation, physical, and speech-language therapists. Very early on, we decided that we didn't want to fix Shari. She was not broken. She would just be living her life differently, and that meant that we also would have a new life. Our new reality would include ramps, wheelchairs, bathing systems, and everywhere we would go would have to be accessible. We would have to wait for Shari to develop and thrive without expectations, and it was agonizing not knowing if she would ever meet her development milestones. Within her first year, Shari experienced a grand mal seizure. Caring for her intensified, and that meant we had to be with her 24/7. We were constantly running on empty. We finally decided to take Sandra's advice and accept Respite Care, even though having strangers in our home seemed daunting. The first time the caregiver came, I sat there with her to make sure she knew what she was doing and that she was doing everything right. I didn't feel I could trust my baby to a stranger. I had to believe that they would do a good job as I would, and it took almost 2 months for me to be comfortable leaving Shari with a caregiver. Eventually, I was able to spend those 4 hours doing everyday stuff like getting groceries, reading a book, cleaning up, or just going for a walk. 31 years later, those 4 hours of daily respite have turned into 24/7 care. Shari continues to live with us and is a gift to our family through her unconditional love and smile. We have learned how to respond to her ongoing medical challenges and appreciate the small gains she continues to make. With the help of our family, friends, and the cerebral palsy community, we have stayed the course. Shari is loved, cared for, and living a life without limits. She continues to be a joy in our lives, and she inspires everyone she meets. There is life after diagnosis.